Hello mates and lasses, this is 155mm bringing you another video. Hey guys, you're probably wondering why this video is called 9mm versus 45 ACP part 2, especially when I got a Barrett 338 Lapua Magnum, Kimber Desert Warrior 45 ACP, and a Ruger P85, one of the first actual Rugers. 9mm, the first actual P85s, the P series or whatever, here on the table. The reason why I got all these out here is because I want to try to prove something. And guys, remember, they don't call me the controversial gun channel, the most controversial gun channel on YouTube for nothing. All right, I try to mix some things out there that are actually debatable sometimes, but actually have a lot of common sense within them. Okay, let's get started here. Well, first of all, let me tell you guys, I put out a video called 9mm versus 45 ACP in the past. It's still, you guys can go check it out. Let me put out a disclaimer. You can watch the video, but if you want to watch the link that's linked to it, I caution you guys if you got a weak stomach. Basically, it's a very disturbing video, and I hated to see it. Police officer pulled over a Vietnam veteran in a routine traffic stop, and they ended up somehow in a firefight. Okay, I guess the Vietnam veteran was disturbed or whatever, and ended up it didn't come out good. Okay. Very sad, and I didn't like to see that police officer got executed by this guy. He was psycho. Anyway, okay, this video segment right here, we're going to go into some details of why I still think the 45 ACP is also, and some more common sense of why it's better than the 9mm. Okay, this 9mm round right here, all right, is basically, this is I believe it's 126 grain. Is it 120? It's 124 grain. Okay, this is a Federal Premium 224 grain 9mm Luger round, and it travels at 1,120 feet per second out the muzzle, which is pretty fast, dude. I don't believe the 45 ACP travels that fast. The 45 ACP is a 230 grain round, hollow point. Okay, that was also a hollow point. It travels at 950 feet per second, which is slower than that. All right. Okay, but heavier grain. All right. Now, if you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago, I put out a video about a British sniper named Corporal Harrison. All right. And there was a reason, okay. In that video, Mr. Corporal Harrison used a round similar to this, all right. This is a 250 grain Hornady 338 Lapua Magnum round. All right, the grain of this round right here is 250 grain. Okay, granted, it's got a lot more powder behind it, but listen up to what I got to say on this. This is 250 grain round. This is a 230 grain 45 ACP round. Okay, Corporal Harrison used a round very similar to this. This round right here for the 338, and this is for a sniper rifle. This is a Hornady round, which is nothing special. This round right here is nothing special. And in fact, the round that Corporal Harrison used was nothing special. It was similar, very, very similar to this round. It was also 250 grain. According to the experts at Lapua, okay, this round is supposed to drop below supersonic at 1,600 yards, approximately 1,600 yards. Okay, it's supposed to drop below supersonic, meaning that all accuracy on this round, it becomes very unstable. It'll possibly keyhole. Okay, it starts to do all kinds. According to these guys, it starts to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, right now the guys at Lapua are actually banging their heads after Corporal Harrison did what he did. with a round very similar to this. It actually blew their mind because this is a 250 grain round. Okay, it's not meant to go past 1,800 yards, approximately. All right, it's supposed to drop below supersonic, and I don't know the maximum range on this. It drops below supersonic at about 1,600. I would say right off head, I would say maybe supposedly, according to the experts at Lapua, it's supposed to drop around 1,800, somewhere around there. Well, this round, 250 grains, actually reached out to 2,710.4 yards. Give or take maybe 1 or 2 yards, less. All right, and actually hit not one but two Afghanistan insurgents. Okay. This 250 grain round at 2,710.4 yards, okay, I guarantee it wasn't traveling at 950 feet per second like this 45 ACP round would be traveling. All right, if it hits somebody between 7 and 15 to 20 yards away from you. I can pretty much assure you that this round, this 230 grain round, is going to hit harder. If it hits you in the stomach, this 230 grain 45 ACP would hit harder than this 250 grain 338 Lapua Magnum round at 2,710.4 yards. According to the experts at Lapua, basically that round would have never made it that far, okay? So, I mean, to pierce the skin, it was amazing. So I'm sure it pierced the skin. But do you guys know the whole details of the story? When Corporal Craig Harrison hit the first insurgent, he hit him in the stomach and it dropped him like a sack of potatoes. Immediately dropped him, just boom. And in fact, he was standing right beside his buddy. And by the time Corporal Harrison was so far away that they couldn't even hear the pop from the rifle. But by the time his buddy hit the ground, the other insurgent was on the machine gun. He tried to swing the machine gun around. Corporal Harrison had the round already into the chamber, and the round already left the tube by the time he realized his other buddy. That's how far away he was. By the time he realized his insurgent buddy dropped, he started to swing the machine gun around. As he swung the machine gun around, the other round hit him in the chest, abdomen area at that range, 2,710.4 yards, and dropped him like a sack of potatoes immediately. Okay? Okay, for now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not talking bad about 9mm. You guys can see that I own 9mm. Okay? I like them. And like I said, I carry them sometimes. And I switch up, and there's a reason for that, and it's a good thing to do that. If you put videos on YouTube, it's a good thing to switch up with your firearms. You don't always want to carry the same one. I'll talk about that more in depth later on. But back to the point. If Corporal Craig Harrison was able to drop two insurgents at 2,710.4 yards with a 250 grain round of copper and lead, okay, 20 more grains than this at that range, what makes any of those guys who were arguing on my other video about saying that the caliber doesn't matter, it doesn't matter what, they didn't think what caliber it mattered, they didn't think it mattered what caliber you use, either one, I hate to say this, guys, I'm not knocking 9mm, but I'm going to tell you something. 950 feet per second, you get hit by this 230 grain round, your ass is going down. And remember, guys, I'm against violence, but between 7 to 20 yards, it doesn't matter. Corporal Craig Harrison, a British sniper, just proved right there that 250 grains of lead hits somebody anywhere in the stomach or the chest and stomach area, their ass is going down. And people can make arguments and say, well, what if it clips them? Well, they're going to make all these arguments or whatever. Hey, guys, you can make any arguments. Anything can happen, okay? But the facts, okay? Stomach, mid-stomach to chest area. 45 ACP wins. Hey guys, sheepdogs, I don't use that one anymore. Criminals, basically criminals carry weapons. Respectable citizens carry firearms. Peace out.